Today's walk, Almograve to Zambujeira Do Mar. Up here is Almograve. I'm not quite sure how they pronounce it. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly. I actually stayed out here at Almograve last night, which is where I had that fabulous fish dish. Very quiet little quaint parish, they call it. Lots of Nepalese and Indian workers there doing agricultural work. Anyhow, I'm sidetracking. So Maria, after breakfast, drove me to the start, which was over here, and today's walk. Whoops, in here, and we have a bit of a dog leg here. That's avoiding a very crumbly part of the cliff, and we walk all the way down, keep going to Zambujeira Do Mar, where I'll stay the evening. That I think is about 20 or 22 kilometres, so it's quite a lengthy day. Anyway, I'll check back in as the walk progresses. But yeah, on my way to Zambujeira Do Mar. Morning, day 6 I think, and I've just started walking. Today's a big day and I wanted to get going early. It is bitterly cold here, and I'm hoping I didn't actually pack an extra warm layer in my backpack today because I haven't needed it up until now. Hopefully I won't need it today. I do have my rain pants. It's raining now, but yeah, I want to get cracking pretty smartly on this trip. The guy Roo in the restaurant last night, Maria just told me his name again. Interesting dude. So, oh, this is a really hard section. I went, oh, thanks. You know, as I hobbled out of the restaurant. Don't know what this is down here behind me. Can you see it? Back there. But as you can see, that weather's coming in, and I've even got my beanie on this morning, and my gloves. Hopefully they won't get too wet. But yeah, I'm starting early. Apparently this goes inland a bit because they're trying to avoid some erosion, and I think I'm going to have to stop filming and put my rain pants on. There's a big mud puddle here. My shoes are damp. I suddenly realised last night that there is in fact an insert in them that can be removed. I didn't think you could. I know my old pair of shoes used to be able to take the insert out, and I thought, oh, the new version, they've stopped doing that. Well, it turns out they haven't. So anyway, I found that out this morning. I stuffed some toilet paper in the ends of my toes, but they're still damp, which is probably why I'm getting blisters. All I can smell this morning is wood fire stoves. It's cold. Can't believe how cold it is. And Maria, where I stayed last night, and her son Bernard, and their little dash hound called Sam, who has one of those little wheelchair things. Interesting night. She was telling me this morning that the Nepalese and the Indians come here to help the Portuguese pick their red fruits, as they call them, the berries, strawberries, presumably blackberries, you know, everything else. Anyway, all right, I'm going to put my arm down because it's cold and I want to put my gloves back on. And it looks as though I'm pretty much the only one out here again, and it's raining, so I'm going to stop and put my rain pants on. Okay, bon dia. of sand, she said. I'm no longer cold. Passed a couple of people on the way. I'm now come off the coastline and they've brought it into this pined area. Apparently it's too crumbly on the edge. Oh my God, it's dangerous. When they say it's on the edge, it's on the edge. I didn't even take any photos or footage or anything. Just thought it's too risky to do that. And I kind of understand what they mean. Go this way, don't go that way. Okay. And the green and blue signs are really well hidden in a green and blue forest. We're going down this way. Anyway, I'm coming into a town. I'm now 6 kilometres in, roughly, which is good. That's a good start to the day, not faffing around trying to find the start point. So this next little town that we're coming up to, I'm going to stop and have a coffee and unrobe, already packed the pack, and have a Kit Kat, because I found Kit Kats. And then you have things like this that cover the path. All right, I might sign out now for a minute. Work this out. Vegetable prep. I think this would be a really hard walk to do in summer. It would be so hot. I mean, I kind of like this weather. It's cool and it's a bit rainy, but if you've got the right gear and you stay dry. Hello, ducks, chickens, free range. If you've got the right gear, then you know, it's doable. I mean, people are always going on about, why do you have to have that gear? Well, because it makes the walk a bit easier and a bit more comfortable. You know, I've got to stop saying you know. I notice I do that a lot. It just helps to be dry and comfortable, that's all I'm saying. And it's worth spending money on a good fitting backpack, a good pair of shoes and good socks. And in females' cases, I think good undies and good bras and t-shirts. And probably a good Gore-Tex jacket as well. Now, I want to keep track of those two. Almograve, where I've come from, Longview is where I've come from. Okay, we're at the snack bar. And here we are, Karaka. Okay. Look at you two handsomes. And nice markings. It's a bit of a stone lion. Huh. Anyway, I can smell the coffee. Okay. Zambujeira Do Mar, I think is how you say it. I've just arrived, and this green beacon in the distance I saw from about 2.5 kilometres back. It's a pharmacy, and I'm going to go in there to get some additional band-aids because I've got new blisters on my feet. It's a bit of a deviation on the blue. Anyway, yeah, I can't get these shoes dry, so I'm going to buy a paper, some blisters, and I'm going to find some seafood soup somewhere. That's the plan.